2 gone.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And now here is Mike Schmidt. Swinging a liner foul off to the right. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Leading off, Troy Glaus. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Late with the swing there.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And stepping in is the speedy Grady Sizemore.
Grady Sizemore.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here is Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
And a pitch.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was a moonshot. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-0. And now the shortstop, Honus Wagner. He tripled and scored his first time. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Passes third. He wants it all. Wagner caught in a rundown now. And he's out on the tag. Prince Fielder digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. This one's got a chance. Into the shrubbery and out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 11-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Jeter. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Chase Utley will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Double play ball to second. Biggio throws to first, and that is out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Ricky Henderson now at the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 13-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Whips it to first on the run. That is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the power-speed combo. Sean Green. The pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
Arcia starting as the designated hitter in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Struck him out looking. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. The wind of the pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. All muscle to center field. And they add a run. It's 14-0. Here is Aaron Judge. Gloss. Slings it across. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Honus Wagner, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Prince fielder. Wagner off of first with 2 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw home, he beats it. And the lead continues to grow. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Bubba Thompson.
The left fielder, Bubba Thompson.
And here it comes. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
There's a strike. And there's a ball. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Second base.
So up next, Craig Biggio. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And they put the tag on him for the out. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now.
Play ball.